How'd you catch that?
Well, it really only comes down to a few basic things.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Well, the first thing is the weather conditions. Right now we're up here in central Alabama. We've had a lot of rain the past few days, and it's about 40 degrees. We're just about to roll into the new year in January. So take a look at the water. It's pretty murky from all the rain we've had. And with it being so cold and in January, all the grass that normally would be in this lake is now dead, making more parts of it accessible.
Oh, keep going.
And the next thing is lure selection. Today I'm fishing with the little square bill, and I'm trying to match the watercolor. So the top of that and kind of how it's translucent, you can see through it with just a hint of pink on it. It kind of just matches what watercolor we have, and I'm assuming by the way it's working, the bait that the fish are eating. Now normally I wouldn't fish something like this because I've fished this pond a lot, and all I've really caught is fish 1 to 2 pounds. So I'm usually fishing something smaller, a small kind of swim bait, something weedless to get through the grass when it is the summer. But now that it's winter, like I said earlier, you've got more that you can work with. A lot of people think that the fish are going to be more lethargic. They're not going to want to chase as much, but I actually think it's kind of the opposite. You kind of want something that's going to get these fish moving and coming after your bait. So this has a little bit of a rattle in it, and it will knock on the bottom, stir some stuff off, bounce off rocks, get that reaction bite that you want.
Okay, that makes sense.
And the next thing is how and where I'm casting. So a lot of people will overcomplicate it and think, I gotta get out there to the middle of the lake in the deepest part of it. So you really just wanna be covering as much water as you can until you find that sweet spot. So the best way to do that is the method that I like to do, just umbrella casting. So if you think about it, an umbrella covers, a big surface area. So I'll go one, this way, kind of fish a little shallower off the sledge. Second one, bring it out a little deeper. Third, in the middle of the lake. Fourth, and see, I've covered all this ground without moving from one spot.
Well, how do you know all that?
That brings me to my final point. You gotta just keep fishing. First time I came out here, I caught 1 or 2 fish. I thought, this lake sucks, and I didn't come back. Then when I finally did, I thought, you know what? I'm gonna keep throwing things at them, switch it up, try to pick up on patterns until I figure them out. And every time I came back, I caught a little bit more. Now they were small. Now, as you just saw in that earlier clip, I'm starting to catch into some bigger ones, and it's only gonna get better because you keep fishing, you pick up on your own experiences, and you figure it out.
Well, alrighty then.
All right, well, good luck, kid. I gotta bounce. Mama's cooking breakfast.
Man, I'm glad I met that guy.